Carsley said that Ben White has asked not to be contacted over an England call-up. Should his international career now be over? You can have your say on that. 03717 22 3344. I've got to ask you, Ben White, what's your take on the fact that he don't want to play for his country?
Well, it's not the biggest surprise in the world, is it? Bearing in mind he left the camp during the World Cup. He came home, I think it was during the World Cup, wasn't it? He came home. There was all rife for speculation about whether he'd fallen out with Steve Holland or Southgate. Nothing really came to light. You know, we left him a bit in the dark. And then Lee Carsley said last week, or the week before, no, it must have been last week, saying that he's not been contacted. Edu phoned the FA on behalf of Ben White, said he doesn't want to play for the country. And that led to speculation again. There was a rift between him and Southgate. And naturally, because Southgate and Steve Holland had moved on, the question will be, you know, why is Ben White not being considered? Lee Carsley said last week he hasn't heard from him, but it would appear that has changed. I think we have to respect Ben White's decision. He does, for whatever reason, he doesn't want to play football for England. He's decided that club football's for him, and I think you have to respect that. I can't understand it, and I'm pretty sure most people can't understand it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the pinnacle of your career, but respect the decision and say, okay, that's fine, you know, and move on for it. We have got enough talent at right back. You think about what Trent can play that inverted.
You can play centre half though as well. He probably would have featured.
Look, he'll be in the squad. There's no question about it. But we respect the decision. It's his decision. He's decided that playing international football is not for him. Whether we find out the reasons or not, we just have to accept it. I can't believe. I'm not sure we ever will find out because he's not the sort of guy that goes public, is he?
No.
He might get asked in the presser.
Well, I think he'll probably get asked, but yeah, it might be protected by Arsenal.
Look, move on. You know,
I'm just bored of it. You know, I don't like. We have to keep going over a bit.
Well,
he don't want to play for England.
No, he doesn't want to play for England.
So who cares? All right, he don't want to play for England. Don't want to represent your nation. Then fine.
No, respect it. Move on.
No problem.
No,
but you know, don't expect any respect from anyone.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't want to play for his country.
But you've got to respect his decision. It's his personal choice.
No, I respect it, but I don't respect him.
What do you mean?
I respect his decision because he's entitled to whatever, you know, he can do what he wants.
Him,
but I don't respect him. How can you not want to play for your country? How can you not want to respect your nation?
I don't get it either.
Represent the country.
Of course, I don't get it
either.
It's
the highest pinnacle in your career.
I agree with you.
Like, how can you not? If you love the game and you love football, everything about it is. Can I play for England?
But he might not love the game the way you and I do, or the way other footballers. It doesn't matter what nation you are. You want to play for your country, right, at the highest level. It's not his ambition.
Yeah, but it has been in the past.
Well, maybe
he's represented England.
Or maybe going away from home, maybe going, you know, you're away for a long time when you're in a World Cup. Maybe that was part of it. Maybe
as a footballer, you know, that's part and parcel of your career. You're away from your family. As Lee Carsley said, hardly sees his family, but he understands the job that he's got and the glory that you get, the satisfaction you get of walking out for your country.
It's slightly different for Lee Carsley because Lee's got to be travelling up and down the country watching games and he'll be away from being a manager or a coach is slightly different. Ben White has obviously gone away with England. He's had a taste of it at the World Cup. Went to Qatar. It's not for him. It's his choice. I don't think anything less of Ben White for it. I just accept that that's who he is as a person. He's decided that he doesn't want to be away. I can only speculate. I don't know. But it would appear that going away is not for him. I don't know, Jay. I can't answer the question that you're shaking your head at.
I know, but he goes away when he has Champions League nights. But what's he want to do? What's he want to do in the international break? Go into an empty... He plays for Arsenal. Everyone's on international duty. He's going into an empty training camp, or he goes away and has 4 days with his family. You can do that for 20 years after you retire. You want to play for your country.
I agree with you, but I'm not as angry over it as you are.
I'm not. I'm bored of hearing about it.
But why are you getting angry over it?
I'm bored of hearing about it. Why is it a conversation? Who cares? You don't want to play for England. All right, well, see you later.
It is a conversation because people will have feelings about it. There'll be people that feel like I do, where it's like, do you know what? Fair enough. Move on from it. We can move on. I don't think any less of Ben White, but you said you don't respect him. So therefore you do think less of him.
I don't respect him.
Fine. That's fine then.
You don't want to represent your country.
But there'll be people listening to this that
people would give their arm and a leg to represent their country and walk out and play for England.
Alan Shearer retired for international football. Paul Scholes retired.
He said retired because they were
retired.
old.
Well, he's retired. He's retired earlier than most.
He's at the peak of his game. But he ain't retiring because he's over the hill. He's retiring because he can't be bothered to put on an England shirt.
No, come on. That we don't know.
That is the case.
No, it's not. He can't be bothered. He puts a shot for
Yes, it is. If you don't want to play for England, I can't be bothered to travel away and represent my country.
No, but he might. But we don't look. Let's go there, right? We've seen Graham Thorpe, right? Okay, who goes away from his family, who suffered mentally through that. Historically, we know when he went away and talked. I know cricketers go away.
Cricketers go away for 4 months.
They do go away for 4. But when you're going away to World Cup, you're away for what, 5 weeks if you get to the final. You are. It's a long time, mate. You know, some people, Jay, it's when you go on pre-season, right? We've all done pre-season, right? You can go away for 10 days, right? In pre-season, right? That's like that. When you're away from your family, it's different. Only with the lads, and you're there to work. It is different, and it is a time where everyone's different, Jay. He might feel that he wants to be with his partner. I don't know. I'm not judging him. I'm not going to judge him on this one at all. It's his decision, and we've got to respect it. And good luck to him. No,
I don't care. Do what you want. It's his life. But I just can't respect the fact that he doesn't want to represent his nation. He's a top footballer.
I don't get it either. But I will respect his decision and say it's your choice. He has a choice. He doesn't want to play for his country. That's fine. We have plenty of players that want to, and we've got plenty of talent in that particular area.
Of course we have. But I don't get it. I just don't get it.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.